morning, everybody. This is day 8 of the Great American Road Trip. Today I'm doing something kind of special for me. We're headed to the train station in Yemassee, South Carolina. Now, why is that special? Well, when my dad joined the Marine Corps in 1944 during the Second World War, he came down from the Northeast, came down from Manchester, New Hampshire, and Yemassee was the last stop on the train before he got off, and he was in the hands of the Marine Corps at that point. And my dad tells this really cute story about how the DIs forced them all onto a tractor trailer, and I'm going to put part of that video from my dad. I did an interview with my dad four years ago or so, and Dad tells that story, and it's kind of cute, kind of fun to listen to him tell it. So I am going to put that up as a part of this video. So we're heading over to Yemassee. We're heading over to the train station because I want to sort of re-experience that day in my dad's life when he got off the train and was in the hands of the U.S. Marine Corps for the next 2 years to the end of the war. See you when we get there.
Went to Manchester, got on a bus in Manchester along with all the other recruits. He got to Boston, got on a train in Boston and headed south. So we was there for 3 days on the train.
In 700 feet, turn left.
All right, then we got down to South Carolina, which we called Yemassee, and all the guys on the coast here know about Yemassee.
No kidding, there it is. No kidding.
When we got to Yemassee, all right, that's just on the mainland where the tracks, where the station was, and actually there's always the sergeant taking care of you.
Arriving at your destination on the right.
This is not a functioning railroad station.
So obviously this is not the original station back when my dad arrived. I'll actually put some vintage photos of what the station looked like back at the time. But this is pretty emotional for me, knowing that my dad got here in 1944, joining the Marine Corps. This is his last stop from home before he got on the truck to Parris Island. A lot of people arrived at this station back in the war.
We got down to Yemassee, and naturally the top gunny there lines us all up and getting off the train, and there's some trailer trucks there, and climb aboard. Well, we thought we had enough on there, and he turns around and says, well, he says there's release room for 4 or 5 more, all right? And okay, so we put 4 or 5 more on, and we keep getting squashed and squashed and squashed. You know, we're all looking at each other and saying, well, we found out later that was typical. And
so were the sideboards on the
yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're sitting down or standing up?
Standing up. No sitting down. Your seats take room. And anyway, we got out there, went across the bridge, and got onto Parris Island, and got to the administration building, and everybody, the DI says, all right, everybody off, and here's where you're going to stand, and now you're going to go ahead and get in process, and when you're done being processed, you come out and you stand right here, you'll remember me, so that's where I'll be, and the other platoons will be the same, have their place to stand. So anyway, we go in there for about an hour. They finding out all about us, this, that, and the other thing. Then we head out. And for the next 12 weeks, you learn to be a Marine.
My dad died 3 years ago, and right up until his death, he was so proud of his service in the Marine Corps and so proud of his service during the Second World War. So Dad, here's to you.
Daylight is calling.